Welcome to the first edition of the Crescent Bay Open. 5 players, 2 rounds. Player with the lowest score at the end of 2 rounds is the champion. From Scotland, Callum McLeod. USA, Wyatt Vance. Sweden, Soren Lindqvist. Canada, Liam O'Connor. Australia, Jack Sterling. This is a quick preview of the course. It is a miraculous course here built in Crescent Bay. This is a par 32 course. 5 players once again. Callum McLeod from Scotland will be the first to tee off. Here we are in the first hole. It's a par 3. Callum McLeod set to start this championship underway. His first shot looks good towards the hole just before the green. And he tapped this in. He's going to shoot it way over. That's already 2 shots. 3 back to onto the green. And he will tap that in for 4. Not the best start. We'll head on to hole 2, which is a par 3. Gonna shoot it. Looks like it's gonna go a little bit over the hole, just barely, very close. Can he tap it in? No, he cannot. He will create par on that hole. Going on to hole number 3. It's a par 4, kind of a dog leg to the right, very close to some water. See if he can take up a good tee shot. Decent shot by Callum McLeod. And he will put that in for 2 on a par 4. Well done. Hole 4 is a par 3. Goes a little bit up to the left, uphill. Just outside the green. Can he chip this one in? Yes, he does. He chips that in for 2. On the hole 5, a par 3. Looking like a decent shot right next to the hole. And he will bang that in for 2. Hole number 6 is a par 4. Gonna take his shot. Very straight shot. Gonna go close to the hole. right next to the hole. He's going to tap that in. That's going to be 2 again on to hole number 7, which is a par 3. Great tee shot there. Going to go close to the hole. And he taps it in for 2. Well done, Callum McLeod from Scotland. On the hole 8, it's a par 4. This course just brand newly built. Players got to get used to it. They haven't had much practice on it. Right next to the hole, he's going to tap it in for 2 once again. Doing miraculous work right now. The only par 5 on the course is hole number 9. One shot was decent. His second shot, very close to the hole. Can he tap it in here? Yes, he does. That is Callum McLeod's first round done. Callum McLeod finished his first round 10 under with a score of 22 on a par 32 course. Next on the tee will be Wyatt Vance from the USA. On hole number 1, it's a par 3 once again. Good shot towards the hole just before the green. He's going to tap that in for a 2. A good start for Wyatt Vance. Another par 3 here, hole 2. Looks like a little bit to the left, and he gets it too far onto the cart path. Now he ends himself in the bunker. Can he par this? Yes, he does. He pars the hole. Continuing 1 under. Par 4 here on hole number 3 from Wyatt Vance. His opening tee shot. A little bit to the left of the green. Set himself up. He's going to put that in for 3. A good start here for Wyatt Vance. Hole number 4, par 3. A great shot off the tee. Lands on the green. And he's going to tap that in for 2. On to hole number 5, a par 3. To put it just left too far of the hole. That's another one. He's going to have to tap that in. Vance comes up with a bogey on a par 3 on hole 5. Here we are, hole 6, a par 4. His opening shot. Got to get over that water. And yes, he does. Right next to the hole. An amazing shot by Wyatt Vance. He's going to tap that in for 2. On to hole number 7. Beautiful views at this golf course. Here's the tee shot, hole 7, Wyatt Vance. Right onto the green. Can he tap that one in for 2? Yes, he does. Wyatt Vance doing an okay job here throughout his first rounds. On to hole number 8, a par 4. Here at Crescent Bay Open. Gets stuck in the rough. Can he tap this one in? No, he cannot. Overshoots it. And he gets it in 3. And on to hole number 9. It's a par 5. Nice opening tee shot. Maybe a little bit further from the hole than what he would have liked. Right next to it. He will tap it in for 3. Wyatt Vance finishes with a score of 24, puts him 8 under. Callum McLeod in the lead right now by 2. Next up will be on the tee box from Sweden, Soren Lindqvist. About to tee off from Sweden, Soren Lindqvist here on hole 1. Decent opening shot right before the hole. He's going to shoot that way over. That is not a good place to be on a par 3. There's shot number 3. Hole number 4 hits shot number 4 hits a tree. He's going to put it in for 5. A bad start for the Swede. On hole number 2, par 3. He's going to shoot that. Looks like it'll go over. And yes, it does, onto the cart path. And he puts it in for 3. Not a great start here for the Swedish golfer, Soren Lindqvist. Here on hole number 3, it's a par 4. The opening tee shot. Right onto the green. A beautiful shot. And he taps that one in for 2. That's what Lindqvist needed. On to hole number 4, it's a par 3. Decent opening tee shot right next to the green. And he's going to miss that. So he's going to put it in for 3. Meets the par standard. Par 3, hole 5. A great shot. Can he tap this in for birdie? Yes, he does. On to hole number 6, par 4. Just gets over the water. It's going to be overshot. That's going to be a stroke penalty right there. He's going to have to go to the closest spot right here. And he's going to have to shoot. That is an extra stroke penalty on this hole. Just gets it onto the green and he will tap that one in. The Swede, not the greatest opening round. He hits that in for 5 on a par 4. Hole 7, par 3, first shot. Very nice shot there. Can he tap it in? No, he does not. He misses it. Things going from bad to worse. He taps that one in. On to hole number 8, it's a par 4. A very easy par 4 on this course. Here's the tee shot. Getting close, but into a bunker. Second shot goes over. And he will put that in for 3. Gets a birdie. On to hole number 5. Or, sorry, not hole number 5. A par 5, hole 9. Here's the opening tee shot. Soren Lindqvist sends it away before the bunker. Gonna shoot that in, and he's gonna get that redemption on some of his shots. Next on the tee box here in round 1 will be the Canadian, Liam O'Connor. Takes that shot. Beautiful, looks towards the pin just before the green. Can he tap this one in for 2? Yes, he does. Birdie on hole number 1. Hole number 2, another par 3. Might go a little bit over. Yes, it does. Lands on another cart path. And he's going to have to tap this one in for 3 shots. Hole number 3, a par 4. Again, the dog leg to the right. O'Connor's opening tee shot on hole 3. Lands on the green right next to the hole. What a shot by the Canadian. He's going to tap that in for 2 and get an eagle on hole 3. Hole number 4, a par 3. Right on top of that hill. Seems like a decent shot by O'Connor. Lands a little bit on the rough between the fairway and the rough. Doesn't tap that one in quite yet. He's going to tap that in for 3. There's a par. Nice shot there from O'Connor, landing on the green. He's going to get that one in too. On hole number 5. Hole number 6, a par 4. Liam O'Connor. His shot, looking like a beauty. But not an ace, very close. And he does tap that one in for 2. On to hole number 7, a par 3. Here for Liam O'Connor, the Canadian. Here in Columbia at Crescent Bay Open. First shot was an okay shot. Kenny chipped this one in. And yes, he does. He chips it in for 2. On to hole number 8, a par 4. A very easy par 4, like we said again. This par 4, probably one of the easiest ones you will come by. Just avoids the bunker there for O'Connor. He's going to tap that in for 2 and get an eagle. Par 5, hole number 9. Liam O'Connor shot. An okay shot there for O'Connor. Gonna send it down. Doesn't quite get it down the hill. Can he put this one in for 3? No, he does not. He will have to put it in for 4. O'Connor. A decent opening round for the kid from Canada. The last golfer to tee off here in round 1 from Australia, Jack Sterling. Liam O'Connor from Canada. 22 was his score. -10 tied with Scotland's Callum McLeod. First shot here for Jack Sterling. Right onto the green, but does he get it? No, he does not. He will have to tap it in. So very close to a hole-in-one for Jack Sterling. He taps it in for 2. Hole number 2, par 3. An okay shot there from O'Connor. Just a little bit to the right, a little bit far. He will not get it in for 2. He'll have to tap in for 3. Yes, he does. Hole number 3, par 4. Again, the dog leg to the right. If you can get it over the trees and the water, you are in good shape. And if you can land it on the green. Jack Sterling. The opening tee shot here on hole number 3 in the opening round. Just avoids water. But he hits the stick and gets it in for 2. Hole number 4, a par 3. A nice tee shot there, lands right next to the green. And he'll throw it in for 2. On to hole number 5. Jack Sterling. right onto the green. Tap it in for 2. What a great opening round for the Australian Jack Sterling. On to hole number 6, a par 4. This looks like a beautiful shot. And he gets it! A hole-in-one, an ace here on hole number 6 on a par 4. Well done to the Australian. On to hole number 7, a par 3. Jack Sterling taking this one away. Gets it onto the green safely. Can't tap it in for 2, but he'll tap it in for 3 to meet the par. On to hole number 8. It's again the easiest par 4 you might ever see. Jack Sterling doing some amazing things right now in the Crescent Bay Open. A shot looking close. Almost gets another ace. He will tap it in for 2. Jack Sterling doing amazing things right now. Onto a par 5, the last hole, hole 9. Last hole in round 1. Jack Sterling. An okay shot there. Can he ram this one home? Not quite. But he gets that one in 3 shots. Well done, Jack Sterling. An amazing performance here in round 1 from the Australian Jack Sterling. Hitting 20, 12 under par. Crescent Bay Open Day 1 recap. Callum McLeod, 22 under 10. Wyatt Vance, -8, 24. Soren Lindquist, 28 to -4. Liam O'Connor, 22, getting -10. Jack Sterling, the Australian, 20, -12. Day 2 of the Crescent Bay Open starts tomorrow. Hope to see you there, and you will see who will be crowned the Crescent Bay Open champion.